Yo, what's up, people? That's way too bright, I would say. I don't know why, but it is way too damn bright. Well, let me try and see if it fixes the colors. I don't know. So, what's up, people? How you guys doing? This should fix the colors a bit. Just give me a second. Let's see. No, it is still way too bright. Okay, so welcome back to another stream, guys, and I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. So today we are going to work on the Krypton, another over the wire thingy, where we will be working with the encoding concepts, where you will learn probably today how to work around with the different types of encoding, where we are just either we might be shuffling with the characters, or maybe we might be using some sort of different encoding which change the data into different format, which is not easy to read for everyone. So keeping that in mind, let's get started and see what we can do today. So let's cd to over the wire, and we're gonna make Krypton. Cd Krypton, we'll clear it. Okay, so I have moved all the description and etc stuff from the over the wire to my Obsidian, so I don't have to switch over and over to the browser or stuff, so I can take the note into the easy manner without going back and forth. So for this one, we'll be starting with the base 64. So let's do side by side some searches and understand what basically the base 64 is, what other things are when you encounter these kinds of things and these kind of characters that we're going to learn today. So let's see, what is base 64 in yeah, let's see just what's base 64. That will say. So base 64 is basically a binary to text encoding scheme that convert your ASCII characters to in a different format, which over here how it works, it splits the bytes and from the original data, and between these mapping characters. So A can be converted into different things, so in that matter you won't be able to read what's actually written on the characters or in the string. So for that you have to decode into its previous format, how it was previously. This has something, I would say, like a predefined format, how it gonna encode a certain length of string, and based on that, if you get the right string and you can decode it, you might be able to read the data clearly back to normal. So over here, we use these kind of thing when we are creating some sort of web attachments, and again into the URL, you might see these into the URLs also sometime, and API communication also use the base 64 on a general level. And another thing, that's authentication token. You might have seen something like a JWT token. If you go over here, jwt.io, if you have never seen, this is something you might learn by time. So if you see this token, it creates 3 separate base 64, or a single base 64. Let's see if it does, because I never tried that, because I never needed that. Okay, it broke down for some reason. I think it didn't, or it did. If you see over here, this has 3 separate strings, but all three are under base 64. If you see, this one has a separate, this one is separate, and this one is separate. So you will see these kind of strings and you want to see what data that contain. Either you can use websites like where is it, yeah, over here, the CyberChef. Like the information you are seeing over here under the JSON table, this is a secret key. If there is a certain base 64 that requires a signature, that without that signature you won't be able to read that base 64. So sometimes you need a signature to read that, or maybe into writing also, so you can like verify that this has a different signature on that, and you will be able to use that base 64 as a token to authenticate and perform other action on a certain asset if that allows. So if I'll copy this and go over here, as you can see, we got this wand over here, and if I'll click on it, it says JWT decode. So now that we are able to read this base 64 clearly without any problem. Let's see if this works or not. Okay, so this is broken, so it needs a full like proper payload how this actually works. You won't be able to see this. Let's see one last thing if we can. If I'll just click cross on this, and there we go. So we can read that recipe that it was using was basically for the base 64, not a base 64 but a JWT token. But if you see the base 64 string on a separation, you'll be able to see that what that string specifically holds. So I just cut out the other part. Now if I will like cut this part out over here, you can see this is the other part over here, the base 64 other string part we can see is mentioned, where the sub is this, username is this, if it's an admin true, and this is the time that at when or where this was. Like I think it is, if I'm remembering correctly, it is for length till when this will remain valid for a certain user, for how long they will be able to use this specific token wherever they want, or wherever they want to use. So if I'll cut this out, I think this might be a signature most probably, or maybe not. Strict mode, no. You're all safe. Standard, yeah, it might be signature. So let's see if I remove this much part from here, it removed the decode payload, the headers remains there, right? So if I will remove this, now it is keeping the decode header and it removed everything else. Now over here, if I remove this, let's see what this is about. It does not specify if it is a signature or what. Let's close this. So now it has converted this into the payload. I see. So yeah, that's how you read the basic base 64 strings. Now that we have this base 64, like in the end of the last stream, I showed you guys how you can read the base 64. So you can just copy this, come over here, paste it, and boom. So this is the decode version of this encoded base 64. And now you have a password for login on level 1. But if you are on a place where you don't have the access to the, you say, internet, and you want to decode it, you might be using Windows, you might be using Linux. In Windows, you're going to require the tool that can decode it, but in the Linux it is inbuilt. So if I go over here and we can create a directory, we can create a file, or we can directly decrypt it. So I'm gonna do this echo, and here you can see. So if I click this, enter, and you will be seeing the same result over here. Enter, and here you can see this is the password for the next stage. But what I want to do is I want to keep it somewhere, so I will, like, if I ever need it, I can refer to this back. I will be eventually adding it over here, but let's create a file, so we will learn how we can interact with the file system also. So I'm gonna do echo, or like it is already echoed. So let's remove this, put it into level 0, enter. Now I can do this as cat level 0 pipe, no, base 64 pipe, not a pipe but -d. Now it will decode it again, and we can see the results in front of our eyes. So what we're gonna do is copy these copy these 2 lines, and I'm gonna put it here, paste, and in the same manner I'm gonna copy this. So now this way we will know what are the 2 ways or other way we can read the file. How much CPU cores? This don't need much CPU cores, man. Like, you're asking me how much CPU cores my system has, or like what? Didn't catch you there. This is something that I don't want answer for, because it doesn't matter for the system I have and the work I do, or maybe it is not even that heavy of a toll that something. Okay. What are your VM configuration like? How much RAM did you allocate it for the VM and all that info? Oh sure, let's see. But first let me see if I don't have anything sensitive over here that might give away something that I don't want to. Okay, there we go. I think over here, so this is a Debian Linux features, etc. And the motherboard, I think RAM, it is using the 8 gigs, and the CPUs I have allocated it 6 CPUs, and the other stuff is like on a default, going without any other configuration or something. So it's 8 gigs of RAM and 6 CPUs. That's it. Okay, so we have the password for next stage. Let's move to that. I will add this information in the description in upcoming videos probably. So let's clear it, and now we have the root, and to decode it we gonna need a connection. No, we don't need a connection yet. We need to log in on the system first. Oh dang, I was thinking I don't need to access the browser anymore, but here I am. I think I need to. So here we have the SSH, and it's going to be crypton1@. paste space -p 2231, press enter, and it's gonna ask for password. We can close this, back to the Obsidian, copy this password, and yes, paste, enter, and boom, we are in. Thanks everyone. Vim is running too slow literally. So if you're facing that issue, even if you wait, let me show you something. Like, this might be a bit crazy, but I have given quite a big space to the image itself. Along with that, I have like, I don't store the data over the VM, so that way I save the space. And I have seen when there is a like bloating of data, VM eventually like slow downs for weird reason, but that's why I keep my data on my main, and I have given it the access to mount, so without any problem I can directly store the data on a base system instead of VM. And I have like put it on a bypass in case I haven't. Yeah, I haven't, because I don't have any data that is malicious, and malicious content remains on the VM. So in case you have things that are malicious and that can generate alerts, you can put your like that specific directory or the drive over a bypass on a Windows Defender. There is a exclusion option that you can exclude the data or the directory from, or it can be a directory, it can be a file, or it can be a whole drive. So it's your call, and we are going to do this. Copy this whole, go all the way down, paste it here. So I'm keeping this so I don't forget. Let's see if I remove this. Yep, this changes stuff, and I don't want to go back to the browser to check what I used to log in and etc. Dang. Okay, so in this level it is asking the password for level 2 is in the file Krypton2. It is encrypted using a simple rotation. It is also in non-standard ciphertext format. When using alpha character for ciphertext, it is normal to group the letter into 5-letter clusters regardless of word boundaries. This helps obfuscate any patterns. This file has kept the plain text words boundaries and carried them to the ciphertext. Enjoy. Okay, so now I need to find where this file resides, right? But without doing this much of an effort, what we can do is we can do just not a file, sorry, my bad, it's find -f, or sorry, it's type f -name, it's krypton 2, press enter. Okay, didn't find over here. I see. Should I define it here? And there we have it. We got the file. Oh, we can do this. That will make the stuff easy. Scene slash etsy slash where do you put it? Etsy slash null. No, it's not a null. I'm forgetting it. Sorry, my bad. Let me check here. Oh, it's a dev null. My bad. I thought it's a exact null, but boom, we have two files. Nice. We have found the files, and I just hope the file I have found do not have any sort of information in that. If I do cat type enter, okay, so there's one that is like working under the root, and there is another file. If I'll cat it, press enter, so we cannot read this file because we don't have the permission, so we can only read this one. And we gonna copy this and paste it over here. So we have found that there is one file that is encoded with the root. So let's cat this file back. Now to do this in a quicker manner, how we can do is just copy this, go over here, paste it like this, remove the unwanted stuff, and it should detect what this is. And okay, just give me a second. Okay, so this is the root. Now if you don't know what you are working with, there is something that you can do. Put a magic and intensive mode, probably you might get something in there, but I think no. And this gonna cook the system. Let's see if we can find anything now. Okay, no. So you have to identify by yourself what you're working with. So this is a row 13. So if I do row 13 and put it over here, we have the password. But in case you are working with the, what we say, Linux environment, and you don't have the access to the internet, what you can do, you can dump this CyberChef over here, go to this, and you can directly host it on your local environment, and there you can use it without any problem. So you don't have to write your own whole 10 to 20 11 20 length of strings by yourself. So this is another way, and the other way to work around with this is wait, I have written it somewhere. If I do this, let me see. This is weird. I don't have it in my notes. Okay. Give me a sec. If I do this, let's see, I don't have it in my notes. So if I do echo, in echo, I will put these characters. And if I go back to over here, does it say which tool we can use? No, it don't. Let's see, any information that we can use over here. There is none. In any level? Nope. How are we gonna solve this? Okay, we don't have anything on this. So first we have to echo something that is already mentioned there. There is one tool that if I'm recalling right, its name is TR or tree, I guess that's what we say. Do we have it here? No, we don't have it here. Let's see if I do this and TLDR TR. Let's see what this is. Okay, so here it is. It is something that we use to replace the characters, where it will find a certain characters and replace its place with that in output. So we have to use this command over here that will replace the keywords, and this is something that mention how we can map the characters. But over here, how we gonna do it is, because we wanna rotate it 13 times, it is going to be like over here we have to mention something, probably A to Z. For example, let's see if I will put it like TR, and we are mentioning a certain like set of range of strings, so we will put it into the array. So it will be like capital A, capital Z, and along with that it will be small a, small z, and after that it should, or we don't need it probably. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. What is the 13th character that we use into the alphabets? Alphabets A to Z. So if we look at this, 1 2 3 4 5 6, okay, so it's M that we use. So we need to move on with the M and Z. Man, this is confusing. How is it doing? If I remove the numbers, if I remove the lowercase, we don't need the lowercase, right? We just need to work around with the uppercase. That's understandable. So I think we can remove this lowercase part, and to like move it, do we have anything on the Google? Command to, sorry, it's a tr command to rotate to run rot 13. Let's see. Yep, here it is. That's why I said I do remember it, but I'm not able to recall it where I used it. So if I will copy this and paste over here and do the same over here, press enter, and boom, we got the same results. So let's add it over here, and we have the password for the next level. And now this is confusing. Level 2 password rotten. I don't know if the rotten is a password or this whole is a password. So we're gonna do is, and I think for the other levels too, we're going to use the tr itself. We won't need any other encoder decoder, because as I can see, there is another cipher that we need to move around. As you can see in the plain text, it is under small letters, and over here it is under capital letters. That is how should I say it? Oh, they have explained it. No, they didn't. They just said move it there. So we will be replacing a certain string with a certain characters, where the capital small a refers to the capital G, small b refers to the capital H. So we will be, like, you can say shuffle, or maybe I'm forgetting the word, switch the characters with the replacement system. So we're gonna exit from here and move to the second level. And what's the password? Is it roten? Press enter, and oh yeah, it's a roten. We will keep the password here. Now that we are on a machine, let's see. Okay, we don't have the access to the file. It says substitute ciphers are simple replacement algorithm. In this example is substitute ciphers we will explore. And for some reason I don't see my chat over here. Refresh. No. This is weird. Doc. No problem, I can see it over here though. Okay, so it says we will explore monoalphabetic ciphers. Monoalphabetic cipher means literally one alphabet, and you will see why. This level contains an old form of cipher called Caesar cipher. A Caesar cipher shift the alphabet by a set of number. In this example, the letter A is plain text is replaced by the G, and like I just told you how this whole stuff is working. And it says encrypted binary will look for key in your current working directory. Therefore, it might be best to create a working directory in a temp and in there a link to key file as a encrypted binary runs suid encrypt3. You also need to give encrypt3 access to your working directory. So we have all the commands over here. So let's find hyphen file, hyphen type is equal to file name, and over here we need to add the slash where it will be finding that file for us. Okay, my bad. And the file name is Krypton3, and over here it's dev/null. Press enter and boom, we got it. And as it says, we need to move it to the temp, so we can run mktemp -d that defines the directory. Press enter, we got the temporary directory over here. Copy over here and we're gonna paste. Now what we're gonna do is cp this file over this directory. Press enter and this has been copied over there. Now we will do cd to the temp, clear the stuff, and we have the file. Now we will do chmod 700 Krypton, and now we can do Krypton this, and we have another encoded string. Let's add it here. Copy space and no. It's cd. Yep, this looks good. And for this, I don't think root will be able to do anything over here. Even if I go to this website, paste, nope. Even if I like increase or decrease the number, it won't do much. We might need something that can replace. Not find replace. I think the substitute, this is what we need. Yep. So this is what we are looking for. And for the substitutes, it was saying we can wait. We need to move some sort of file also. why do we need to access this file? Key file.data, ciphertext. I don't see any file that name with ciphertext. Do we need to check this? Let me see. Okay. What is this command? This is something totally new. Never used it. So it's a command is used in, okay, so oh, I see. So it is something that we use for symlink. My bad. So it has created another file which is referring to the file that is residing into a different directory, which is a key file.data. So the original file stays there and we get the linked file from there. Okay, so as per this, we have this file. Let's see if I do file paste, it's a symlink to this. So if I do cat key file, enter, okay, it's different. Key file.data, permission denied. For this it said we need to provide the permission. Okay, it's permission denied. Why the heck do we need these many files? Yes, we do not have that direct access to the key. However, you do have the access to a program that will encrypt anything you wish to give it using the key. Okay, I see why we're gonna do this. So what we have here is ciphertext. I'm not able to understand how this whole damn thing is working. Okay, so this is the encryptor that is encrypting the stuff, and this file is the one that got encrypted, right? Right, I guess. So if I perform like strings on this, it will show us some information related to some alphabets, and it isn't. Okay, so if I performing instead of this, if I'll just run it, it says encrypt foo, where foo is the file containing the plaintext, but I don't have the file, so I'll just give it a string. Failed to open plaintext. Okay, so it needs the file to encrypt. Okay, we will create echo with the A in it, and we will see what's the first 2-3 characters it encrypts. So if we see ABCD and put it into a file, let's see with the file test, and then we pipe this into this. Oh, I see. So we have created the file test. We're gonna copy this and paste it here. We have the file. We can remove, or we don't. We're gonna do what we gonna do. Yes, we're gonna run this, press enter, and it seems it has encrypted. So if I do cipher, okay, ciphertext, I think this is the default file it is creating. Yes, it is. So when I ran this test file on it, we have got MNOP. So it is starting from the MNOP for small characters, which is ABCD. And I believe this is saying the same thing. No, it is not. So it says it is G, but it is not. Okay, let's copy this whole and put it here. So it is moving characters like this. I'll add the table for the reference, and if it's A, B, C, D, it is M, N, O, P, and so on. Right. Now we need to reverse this. So what we're gonna do, we can do again the two things over here. Either we can use this cipher substitute, where we will mention the plain text, and over here we're gonna mention the ciphertext that will like move all these characters from their actual place and can help us sort what we are trying to seek over here. Correct? So to do so, we're gonna we're gonna do is remove all this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, and from here we gonna do is it is starting from the MNOP Q, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, C, ignore cases. Okay, I think it is again A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Oh, we cannot ignore cases or anything. Do I need to shuffle this? Let's keep it over here and move this over here and this here. Oh, there we go. We got the answer. Scissors. What the hell is this? I'm forgetting the name of cipher. Scissors cipher. Scissors is easy. So we got the answer for the next stage. And we gonna do this over here and take a screenshot for a future reference and keep it. We got the password. We're gonna add it over here, and now we will try if we can do the same thing using the TR, right? So let's try this. Echo, not echo but cat. What's the file name? It's Krypton pipe TR. How we did it upside, so it was like we mentioned AZ but for this we're gonna need a different format, or maybe we can just do this A to Z, right, with the mention of, or maybe single quote, as I can see it was a single quote with mention of now we know where it is starting from. It's M NOPQRSTUVWXYZ, and from here we're gonna do ABC till what was it? A B C D E F G H I J K. It'll be K, and put OK. We need to move or maybe switch the positions. If I do A-Z quote enter, yeah, there we go. So this is how we will can see, or we get the password, because it was just a shuffle of strings, right? Now I think this one is gonna be a bit difficult. The next one I will try to neck. Ouch. Okay, this might be a bit difficult, so let's exit from here. We're gonna clear it, and for the third one, this is a password. I'm gonna do this Q, paste, enter. I used -Q for so it can remain quiet. I don't see this extra stuff, and this is a password. Paste, press enter, and we're gonna do exit over here. We what? Not able to enter. And this will be bad, or we don't need to log in. Well, then you move past an easy substitution cipher. The main weakness of substitution cipher is repeated use of simple key. In the previous exercise, you were able to introduce arbitrary plain text to expose the key. In the example, the cipher mechanism is not available to you, the tagger. However, you have been lucky. You have intercepted more than one message. The password to the next level is found in the file this. You have also found 3 other files, found 1, found 2, found 3. You know the following important details. But why the heck this is not working? My main question. Don't tell me I got played out and instead of this it is like this. Because I do, dang it, because I do see the whole password list was was using the capital letters. What I thought it might be because of this, because we are just shuffling the words. So if we are not doing that, this will be something else. So it should be CAESARISEASY. I'll remove this, copy this, paste it here, and clear this whole. Press enter, paste the password, press enter, and oh, okay, nice. Sometimes just small use of like this dumb brain can help a bit. Now that we are here, what do we have? It says you have found 3 files, found 1, found 2, found 3. You know the following important details. The message plain text are in American English, very important. They were produced from the same key, even better. So what the hell should I do here with this? So I think I should first check for the maybe files. Let's see the files. It says find slash hyphen type. It's a file hyphen name krypton for again 2 slash dev slash null. Press enter. We got the files, but it says this time we have 3 files, right? So I need to do ls ls paste dang it, cannot access. Press enter. Oh, there we go. That's quite a collection over here. Now what we need to do is mk temp -d, press enter, and cp/krypton 3 / space over here. I don't know if there is going to be any sort of permission problem, so just to be on a safe side, we are going to move the files or copy the files into the temp. So we will cd to this directory ls and clear all the other stuff. cd, oh no, it's cd this. Now that we are in, we need to check few files, or maybe all the files. Probably I don't know if I'll do file asterisk. There isn't any sort of there isn't any encryptor or anything that can create a massive unwanted strings wall. So we can do is cat asterisk. So how it will do, okay, we have the hints. Should we take hints? I mean, if they are there, why not? But let's see. Found all and Krypton 4 and next readme. We're gonna read these files first, and okay, from the found we have this nonsense over here. You moved past an easy substitution cipher, which doesn't make any sense. Hopefully you just encrypted the alphabet, a plain text, to fully impose the key in one swoop. The main weakness of simple substitution cipher is repeated use of simple key. Okay. Oh, I see. I read the wrong file first. So if I do cat readme, this is something that I need to read first. Or like it is repeating the same thing. Yes, it is repeating the same thing. And I need to fix this, because these are both separate lines. And we can remove this. Oh, again, my bad. Now it's spitting the same thing. However, you have been lucky. You have intercepted more one file. But what we need to do, that's the point here. How are we gonna know which file is what? The message plain text are in English, very important. They were produced from the same key, even better. but I'm not able to understand. Produced from the same key. So if I do cat found 1, press enter, and copy this whole, go to the substitute, paste. No, this is not the right set. That means we have to figure out what's the correct sequence here to check. Though we are still working in a substitute, but we need to find out right sequence. I think for this we are going to need the hint either way. So let's clear cat hint 1, press enter. Some letters are more prevalent in English than other. Doesn't make sense to me. And second 2, frequency analyzer is your friend. Some letters are more prevalent in English than others. Frequency analyzer is your friend. More prevalent. Like, is it trying to say that there are some characters that are getting used repetitively even in the English itself than the other character collection that is there? Or maybe it is saying that in this specific case there are characters that are like getting used repetitively, and we need to find the frequency of those characters. Maybe that's what it's trying to say. So let's try on found 1, pipe grep, or maybe word count. We might won't be able to break it. Grep A. No. What's the first character we are seeing? Any A's? Yes, there are a few A's, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to do it. Do we have the frequency or something? Frequency distribution. This. We will be deleting this. Oh, over here. I don't want to see this. Just show me the S keys. Reset panel. Can I put it side by sides? No, I guess. So we can use this frequency distribution. I think with this we might be able to see stuff. This might be the space, and there is S, there's a space, then B. What the heck should I do with this? This is space, have nothing to do. After that, there are a few characters that might be required. In case anyone not able to see, damn, the flashbang. There is dark mode. That's good, but in the dark mode it's still the same thing. Total number of data 26 byte represents number of byte not represented. Do we have any sort of another frequency analyzer online? Frequency analyzer for the alphabets. Okay, so we have different websites for this, and I will put this whole in here. Start analysis, start substitution, your task. Dang it. What do you mean? Like, do I need to do this? Probably A. Then I need to find the lowest, probably. After this, the highest will be A. There is a 10. Okay. 107 would be B. 106 C. 102 D. 100 E. Then anything under 100 would be 9. I don't see any 9. 8. There is 8. F. G will remain G. 81. Then the 7 that comes with this. H. What is this becoming? This gibberish does not make any sense to me. Frequency analyzer is there, but frequency distribution. No. I don't think this will be able to do anything with this. It's not able to do anything. Let's copy this. put it here, only characters, launch analysis, S C A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. But like, how this gonna work? That's I'm not still able to understand. The message plain text are in American English, very important. They are produced with the same key, even better. I'm not able to get it. Wait, if I cat this Krypton this, so is it saying that it is there kind of thing? Let's see, analyze. So I think this is what it's trying to say. Let's see. It's A over here. Now this B and C is creating confusion. Let's cut and paste here, then perform the analyze launch, then paste over here, frequency analyze. Now I'm gonna split this so we can see on both sides, and after launching the analyzer, it's showing the same thing. Ouch, my eyes. Let's see. A is on right place. Ouch, my eyes. A, B, over here, C. No. C, A, B, C, D. D. Wait. I'm still doing something wrong here that I'm not able to understand. Don't tell me this, man. No. Wrote. No, not a wrote. What was that? Sequence. Substitutes this. So what we are doing over here is this. Copy, paste, and this is a plain text. This is going to be a ciphertext. So if we go by this, we can close this, we can close this, and this too. Split. Yep, nice. So it says the S goes first, SVB, NUK, WJ, MG, DI, X Y Q C A, right? And if I check this, what do we have in here? Ignore cases, plain text and ciphertext length differ. Yeah, pretty understandable. So if I remove this does not make any sense. That means I need to also add the same characters also that are working in there. Okay, so we will shuffle this. No. Yes, A, B, C, D, G, I, J, K, M, N, Q, S, U, V, W, X, Y. A, B, C, D, G, I, J, K, M, N, Q, S, U, V, W, X, Y. It's not make any sense, so maybe like this. No, it still does not make any sense. Where am I messing it up? I don't see any sort of digits in here. Count appearance. It's still gonna give the same thing. 6, 4, 3, 3, NUK, sorry, NU. And if I do this, it still does not make any sense. Anyone in the stream who's watching, can someone help me over here? I may be way too much dumb for this. Like, I'm not able to understand where I'm doing it wrong. SVP. Should I eliminate these spaces? still does not make any difference. Cut, paste, X, paste. It's still the same. Anyone, any idea how we can get this done? Let's see, anything else do we have here? ls Krypton, we got 3 hints. Cat found 3. What does this have? Let's cat found 1 first. If this can do any sort of game for us. So far none. I am not even thinking it'll be able to. A B C D E F G H I J K L I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. This has all the characters in here. That means I can do A B C D E F G H I J K E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. Alright, and now if I'll go with the sequence, launch this again, and SCQ JUP GNDZVWYTX MLKAEFOHIR and probably the space. What the hell, this has become warning. So many spaces. Okay, one has been finished. Oh. This is not going to be easy. Even though it says this encryption or encoding or whatever the hell is this is going to be one-sided kind of shit, but it is not. It is even hard to understand what the heck are they trying to say. Okay, almost done. Okay, and one, oh sheesh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not so easy. It's like this is something that I have never encountered before, and out of nowhere it's in my plate and it's not even able to work properly. That's the weirdest part. Okay, now I think the length are same, probably. The length still differ? That would be crazy. Oh, now A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. We have the proper length, so where is the problem? Oh, there is still one character missing. Is it from the beginning? No. S Q S C Q J S C Q J U B G U B G N D Z V N D Z V W Y T X W Y T X M L K A M L K A E F O E F O H I R 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 23 24 25. So where the hell I'm missing a characters? A B I hope there is no space. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. So where the heck I'm missing? I'm not able to see any. Are you guys able to see where I'm missing? Because I'm not. S C Q J U B J U B J U B G N D Z G N D Z V W Y T V W Y T X M L K A E F O H I R O H I R. I think we have a character missing below. I'm counting wrong. Yes, we are missing P. And we have a mess over here now. Copy, paste. And what the heck is this? This is something that I'm not able to understand, so it's time to check if there is any write-up for this. What's this? Krypton. Level 3 to 4. Yep, this is the one, I guess. Yep, we have found the stuff, and he has created a for loop to count the characters on every place. Pretty nice. Like A counted 55 times, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Pretty good. Now he didn't sort, sorry, he sorted this one but not sorted this one. So this does make a little sense. Well, we can see based on result that does not work. Yes, that's the whole thing I was doing. Okay, so he has mentioned some sort of website. However, I just tried slightly changing the order of the sequence list until the small text made sense. This frequency is just an approximation, but my does not make a single sense. So what did he do? Like, we need to collect the frequency from all three files and use the frequency of those three files into this. Is that what's going on? ETAIO, I think that's what's going on here. Because I don't see this much length into a single file. See if I will try it over here. Copy paste the stuff that we have. F2 printf whatever the string we will get from all these. Press enter. This is somewhat sorted. We did a word count. So if I'll use this one, added the space between and sorted and our string SQJU and B. So basically it's saying if I'll use this sequence, let's try this. We are already there. So if I will use this sequence over here, SQJ, what I was using the last, SCQ, okay. For this, IGKL MNOP. So this one still does not make any sense, right? But if I do cat Krypton 4, copy this out, put it here, and remove the spaces. Cut, paste, cut it, paste it. For me it still does not make any sense. Like I should add this plain text over here. No. ETAO, where the hell did he got this EATO? Not able to get a single thing over here. Cat found 3. Clear. Cat crypto 4. Cat readme.txt. This one I'm not able to understand, but what this one? We're done with the first, we are on the third. Yeah, this one. Vcat frequency analyzer is your friend. Okay, pretty good. So we got the frequency. Check the percent page. Where did you found this tool? Crypt tool? What the hell is this? Undefined homepage crypto portal. Cryptography for everybody. Yo, nice. Go back. Home. Crypt tool online. Caesar's rot. We will be working with the frequency analyzer. If you could please open this. Okay, now it's there. We got We know that this is a frequency. Then what? That's the whole point, right? We know that this is a frequency. Then what? This tells the frequency of the letter in English communication, how much of these words occurred, percentage given this is this content found. Okay, understand. Reference texts, reference text, ETAONISHRD. Now ethanol, whatever this is, I don't see it over here. Wait, let's see. In this sequence, right? Yep, we are seeing this, but E is on a different character length. This does not make sense. Let's check the percentage of characters in found one as this letters occurs. The ing and the EREENT often help me understand where you got this specific string. Yeah, we got the password. We are on a march. Now we see that there is a certain frequency, or we're looking for repetition, right? But if we don't look for repetition, what do we have then? Yeah, this, where are we getting this from? Alright guys, I'll continue this tomorrow. My brain is currently cooked. I'm not able to understand how this is working. I'll check it later and update or like work accordingly. This is something that I never work with, and I just got it out of nowhere, which is making my brain not to brain totally crazy. Okay, so we'll continue this tomorrow. Oh no, my bad. So we'll continue this tomorrow. I'll try to see and learn more about the best frequency analyzer, and I'll explain what I have learned so far. No, what I have understood so far with the frequency analyzer, we will be checking how many times a certain character has occurred in the multiple files, and we are going to use that occurrence to sequence out the characters that this has occurred this many times, and basis on that we will be pulling out the password or like decrypting the string. But currently I'm not even able to see like where that other string is coming from, or maybe I'm getting blinded for some reason. I'm not able to see anything. We have the characters. Oh, we don't even have mentioned what sort of characters and etc. I see. Okay, so as I said, I'll see you tomorrow, and till then, if you're in my time zone, have a great rest of your night. If you're in another time zone, have a great rest of your day. And if it's a morning, have a great good morning. With that said, if you're new here, subscribe. If you're older one enjoying, then I think we are on a good terms over here, and we are learning something together, right? And if you have liked video so far, the stream so far, doesn't matter old or new, drop a like so I can see how am I doing. And if you have any question, query or anything, drop a comment so I can answer your query. And in case there is any query that I don't know, I'll learn about that and I'll share about that. So with that said, I'll take my leave for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, have a great rest of your time. Bye bye.